Hello there,
the angel from my nightmare.
Oh, I'm for saying no, that was good.
Am I better off there? Am I better off quit?
I went for a bit of something there. Are we live, are we?
We're live here. The script.
EP, let's do a recap.
Okay,
even though
recap.
it's like the next week after.
Recapture. Okay, recap. Why is there not out absolutely humming around on a scooter? Recap.
What was your
Great.
favourite act of the weekend?
Rick Astley, without a doubt.
Really, yeah?
Man, did you see him?
I saw him backstage. I gave him a little. Well, he walked by me in the pink suit,
Little hand job.
and I didn't do anything. I just went. I was going to be like, but then I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but
he was,
professional. I've heard he's incredible.
He was.
You saw he did a little pop-up show in the Salty Dog.
Yeah. I just leave that up.
Okay, fair.
Because it's roasting.
Yeah.
This room. Yeah, he did a pop-up show in Salty
That's
Dog
class.
and played covers.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
He played, I seen him do, do you know Walk This Way?
Yeah, but he did.
And he
Never
sang
Give
it.
You Up over
Yeah.
that. That's good buzz.
You know this pain.
That's good buzz. I like that.
But he was, honestly,
Yeah.
because Evelyn rang me and was like, oh, we're just watching Rick Astley, because I was backstage. I think you were there. Whenever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll go out and find him. And me and Niall walked out. And like the place was just on skates, man. The place was absolutely
What was
loving
he
it.
playing though?
He was playing like
I only know the one song.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this is what I said to Evelyn.
Yeah.
I was like, Rick Astley, one song,
Yeah.
grand. But like, it didn't matter, man. He just was
tunes.
entertaining
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
And like, I only caught like probably 3 songs.
Yeah.
And it didn't even matter. One of them was a cover, but he was just like, he just grabbed the audience, and that was
Yeah.
it. Like, there was no like. He was enjoying himself, so
Yeah.
everybody else was enjoying himself, and that was it. And I think that's kind of the most important thing when you're performing, is like, if you're not enjoying it, people can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that. If you're awkward on stage, people can see that, and then they're
Yeah.
awkward. Whereas if you're just like, fuck it, I don't care, then they don't care. But like, he was telling a story immediately and was like, okay, when I was
Is he American?
No, he's from like up north in England, like
Oh,
Manchester.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
but he was like, when I was a kid and I was in like whatever year 6 or whatever, he was like, I was just a little 14-year-old spotty kid, ginger, nobody liked me, and everyone was like, ah! And then he was like, and then I went to the school dance, no one even knew I existed. And he was like, until the school dance. And he was like, will you relive that moment with me? Because he was like saying he was in a
Yeah.
band. He was like, first band I was ever in. I wasn't even the singer, I was the drummer. And he's like, will you relive that moment with me? And everyone was like, yeah. And then he goes over,
Hops on the drums.
hops on the drums, man, and just like down, 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 down.
What tune is it?
Down, down, down,
Oh,
down, down,
down,
down,
down,
down,
down.
down, down, down. Living easy. And he's singing and playing the
Oh,
drums at the
wow.
same time, man. And then he was
Huge.
like, I'm on a highway to hell. Just
That's good
absolutely
buzz.
jamming
That's
it
good
out.
buzz,
Rick
yeah.
Astley on the drums playing Highway to Hell. And it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then like, the last song he sang was Never Gonna Give You Up.
Yeah.
And
strangers to love.
yeah, but that pre-chorus, man, is so good. I don't want to tell you how I'm feeling. And
Got
just
to make you
understand.
understand.
Never gonna give you up. But he just like fucking like played that song, say, right, and then the band were fucking sick, like really, really sick, and they're all like, you know. He sang the whole song, say, and then like everything breaks down. It's just
Yeah.
like drum and bass, and they're just grooving, and everyone's just like jamming out.
Yeah.
And he's talking over the top, and he's like, okay, I want you to thank my band with me, blah, 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 right? And he's like, the 2 singers, whatever he names them out, and he's like,
Yeah.
I want you to do this. And he's like, stamp your feet like this really quickly. And you're like, and everyone's doing it. And then he's like, I want to clap your hands really quickly together like this. And he's like, and then I need a growl. He's like, I want you to go, and like everyone's doing it, like. So he's just like, he just told you to do things,
Yeah.
and you did them, and that was it. And because he was having such a good time, everyone was like, oh fuck, we'll
Yeah,
just do
yeah,
it, like. But he was
Good buzz.
unbelievable, man. And then he finished out with that song. But yeah, he was like, genuinely, it was one of my favorite things I seen
Yeah.
all weekend. In
Mad,
terms of
yeah.
like catalog and songs, like the script was pretty good because I just enjoyed the songs. Billie Eilish was fucking class.
Yeah, I
like,
missed her, obviously, yeah.
The show was a bit
I heard
like,
she was mad sick.
yeah, she
Yeah.
had COVID apparently.
Alright.
Breaking news. Apparently she got injected with a load of steroids before she went on stage.
Really?
But
Jesus.
she,
That's rough enough now.
yeah, but she was very good, but like very mellow performance. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
It's kind of her buzz though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
you know, she
but-
hasn't got many like bopping tunes.
although
Barry
the
Bad
last
Guy.
song, man,
What'd
the
she finish with?
fucking Call me again, drunk in your Benz, driving home under.
Did she play Bellyache?
influence.
An absolute tune, like, now I got a bellyache, boom, boom.
No, I don't think so.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, but that song, what is that one even called?
What
Call
one?
me
I have no idea.
again, drunk.
Is that the new one, no?
I don't relate to you.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
I never treat me this shitty. Because that song starts off really slow, and then it's just.
Oh,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom. And that was my favorite one because the place was going nuts.
The new one, when did it end?
Yeah, she sang that. It was good.
All the enjoyment.
But I forgot about what was that other song I used to love?
Ocean Eyes?
No, yeah, I love Ocean Eyes. She played that.
Ocean
There was another one. No.
Ocean Eyes.
No fire.
Yeah, that's great, like, that's great.
You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes.
Can't believe she can play Bellyache, man. That's crazy.
Everything I Wanted was pretty cool. I had a dream.
Yeah.
I had everything I wanted.
Do.
When the Party's Over.
Yeah.
Don't you know I'm no good for you? I've learned to live. But that was really good. She was good. Like,
melodies, like.
yeah, she was very
melodies.
good. But like I said, it was like a bit of a lackluster performance in terms of energy because she was sick. But but for me, hands down, Rick Astley was like he was the shock of the weekend. I was like, holy shit! Like, what are you doing putting him on main stage? He's one song, but like he literally just was like he came out. First thing he said was, "I'm sweating my balls off up here," because he was in a full suit. And he's like, "But I wasn't about to come out here for you guys in a raggedy old t-shirt." And he was like, "Ah!" Everyone was like going nuts. But yeah, he was my shock of the week. Who else did I even see?
The Saw Doctors are very good.
Were they good?
The Saw Doctors.
I went.
They were actually good crack. Yeah.
I went when the Wolf Tones were on. I went over to see them.
I couldn't even get near the tent, man.
Yeah, and
Couldn't
also
get near the tent.
Boys are 70.
Yeah. Well.
They sounded 70.
I am also, Dave was obviously doing the sound.
Yeah.
You sent me a video, man, from behind the stage, whatever. Someone was on a video on stage. So there's it's all on track, but there's no click. Right? So there's a video of the lads on stage and they're doing ooh up the rah, right? Kind of symphony, and they obviously all the monitor on stage. None of the lads are in time with each other. Like everyone's like,
but what's
ooh, and everyone, some of the lads.
What's on the track? All the instruments.
All the instruments, like
because the vocals weren't.
The vocals, no. So all the instruments. So basically, the lads are just absolutely
lying.
Ooh, up the rah, and then one lad's rah up there, like completely different timing. Like couldn't be any different. You want to hear like it's out of like in bits.
It was
like,
incredibly mad, like because I was standing there and I was like, fuck, like they've got the
imagine
big
track with no click. The track just starts, lads go.
Are you in there, man? I haven't a clue. But they were like, it was just crazy, man. There was young lads like 6 years old sitting on lads' shoulders, being like
singing Grace, like
or when they sang that one, Streets of New York. Holy shit, man, your man was all over the gas top. I was 18 years old when I went, and the other lad was just like. I was like, oh my god, the boys are all over the shop. But they should have been on main stage in terms of the fucking crowd, man. Yeah. It was insane. I couldn't even see. They weren't on main stage. I couldn't even see fucking sight or sound of them on the stage.
Like, you screen outside, like.
That was over to my left as well. I was staring at nothing. I was staring at the back of the tent. But they were kind of like the weird ones of the week now, if I was honest.
Starlocks were good.
I seen Holly Humberstone. She was good.
Yeah, I heard she was good. Yeah, she was on a poor time. Who'd she clash with?
Them.
That's what it was.
And Gavin James was on main stage.
Gav was good. I watched a bit of Gav.
I seen his very last song. Keen to Crow was very good. Seen him. Mimi Webb was on after him.
She was very good. Yeah.
Who else? I didn't like in terms of. I seen Niall Horan. I seen Billie Eilish. I think I seen all the headliners. Like who?
Do you like the Killers?
Oh no, I didn't see Fred again.
Killers.
Killers started with Mr. Brightside, man.
Yeah, I missed it. Like
just came out.
I was waiting for the end. I was like, "Do I play Mr. Brightside here now?"
No,
because I didn't know. No, I didn't get word that they played it early. So I was waiting. Then they played some song I didn't know, and I was like, "I'm out of here." Like,
my thing with their set was like that. I missed Mr. Brightside. I heard they played it first. Then I caught a good few of their songs. Like I love their Somebody Told Me That You Had a Boyfriend.
I heard that,
And then like in the middle there was a bunch of songs, man, I'd never heard of.
There's
I was
15
like,
minutes where I stood on my thumbs. I was like, I don't know any of these
yeah,
songs.
I was like, are
like,
these new? And
Yeah.
like he didn't care that no one knew them. So for that I was a little bit like,
yeah, I didn't know.
you
a lot
know,
of
plan
them,
the set a bit better. But then again, like that's
What
them
did your
going,
man there
okay.
from fucking dude, they sang that fucking song, The Whole of the Moon.
Oh yeah,
What's your man's
the
name?
Waterboys.
The Waterboys, yeah.
Something Scott, Michael Scott.
Yeah, Michael Scott. Yeah. And I was
Someone
like, that's
said-
good crack. I was like, fair enough.
Yeah, and he was.
No, I always couldn't be in probably worst position. I was
saw
on the
the
right.
hole on the moon.
I was on the right, like near the guest area. The sound couldn't have been worse. Like they were the PA. Like,
Oh, were you?
Not near any PA, so it was like the sound.
Yeah,
shit.
I was in around there as well.
Yeah.
And his mic was all at the start. But no click either for Brandon Flowers. Like no track. Like as in no in-ear monitors.
Oh really? I
Yeah,
didn't know-
he was
got
on
that.
a wired mic.
But sure, he absolutely lost his place there in one of the songs.
Did he?
And do you remember that? And he's like, singing one of the songs, and he was like, and he went over to the drum. He's like, yeah, just let me know when the chorus is coming in. And just said it over the mic, just like he's like, I've lost where I am. And then all the back and forth singing everything. He's just like, and he's like, let me know the chorus.
Well,
comes
yeah,
in.
because he had no in-ears
Yeah,
in. I noticed he had no in-ears in.
Yeah, so I'd say it's all the drummer then maybe. Some
Yeah,
bands
the
do that
drummer
where
had-
only the drummer has
The
click,
drummer
which is
had it,
mad,
yeah. That is pretty good.
He was very good.
I mean, you could definitely do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's doable.
Very old school.
But
like.
who was your favourite of the whole weekend?
Wow, my favourite of the whole weekend.
Of the whole weekend? All of the
I
weekend?
did like the Saw Doctors. The Saw Doctors are gas because they're doing all these mad arrangements, like, you know.
Yeah.
It was like pure like you know what I mean? And all this mad stuff, and I was like,
But they have like how many tunes did you know?
4
I
or
wish
5.
I was on the
And they finished with that.
Did it
was
go
good
nuts?
crack. It went nuts. It went crazy.
I'd
Like,
say it was.
they
How
also,
big was their crowd compared to Wolftones?
I'd say like the tent was full. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was past the tent. Like, you know, I'd say the
Right,
tent was
okay.
full. It's over 20,000. Like, you know. But it was good. Like they have I have fallen for another. She can make her own way home.
Yeah,
They have a good few songs, like, but it was good buzz. But it was all very Irish. Like everyone was just like, I say the same to Wolftones. It's just like overcompensation of Irishness. Like everyone's just
it
like
was very Irish
you know,
where I was.
the green and
now.
red of Mayo.
Yeah,
was theirs as well. Like, you know.
Green and red of Mayo.
But it was good crack. My favorite, I liked Mimi Webb a lot. I did. I thought she was good.
Yeah.
Who would I like? Who's your favorite? Rick Astley.
Like in terms of yeah, like, but this is the thing. I think last year's lineup was better.
Yeah, 100%. Just the weather was absolutely
The weather
blowed
was
up, like,
intense.
blowed up, like. Mono Audio were good.
Who?
Mono Audio, these DJ guys. I got those cables I left on the stage. They're in the corner somewhere at Tron, so I got them.
Oh,
They
yeah.
must have fell off the riser, so I got them. And then
No, they were
lads
right
were-
on. I put them right on the Korg, on the.
Yeah,
not
someone
the
must have
Korg,
moved
what is
them
it?
anyway. The
Nord.
Nord, yeah. I got them anyway. But then I was just like, I might as well watch these lads from side stage, and they're absolutely. They had like you know, like the Prophet. They had like the brain at the Prophet. They had the keyboards, just all the knobs and stuff. It was cool. They're doing a few bits. It was
But yeah,
wedged.
I thought last year was better lineup.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been good if Lewis Capaldi had done it.
Yeah, that would have been huge.
I was saying, man, imagine putting like fucking. Here's my new. We already did. Who's
Yeah.
your headliner? Fall Out Boy, man. Slap them on. We're going down.
Yeah, that would be good crack,
That
yeah.
main stage would have
Yeah,
been. And then you have one night, yeah, one more time.
Yeah,
Thanks
something
for
like that.
the
Could have been
memories.
done something with that, like something kind of
Could have
indie,
someone like that, yeah.
someone
yeah.
indie, like
could have done with like a
I
bit
know
of
the
a
Killers are indie,
a bit of a
whatever, but,
pop
like,
punk ish,
yeah, yeah.
like Blink 182 would have slapped.
Yeah, well,
Hello
they
there.
cancelled their Dublin show. See
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Travis
Yikes.
had to go home for something.
Yeah, yikes.
Where are you? Like, imagine that on
that
that
would have
stage,
been
man.
crazy, man.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Because
and I'm so sorry.
but like, it's kind of funny to see now how like TikTok influences a lot of this stuff, because like even the likes of Billie Eilish, she was like, I know you know this bit, because she knows which bits went viral on TikTok. So like that one, the Call Me Again, like the bit of that where it's like
The Aldo Enjoyment one, is it? No. When did it
yeah,
end?
like loads of bits.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like the last song that she played, the that one that I just sang. I can't even remember the name of it. But Call Me Again, Drunk in Your Benz. It was a part of that song, and she was like, I know you know this, and then everyone was like screaming it, but you could hear the decibel difference when it was like a viral part from
like,
TikTok. And same with that song, because she starts that off, when did it end? That bit was grand, but then it's the other bit.
Although enjoyment is some TikTok trend.
Yeah, but then it's don't tell my boyfriend. It's that verse, whatever that verse is. It's like the second verse. She was like, I know you know this, and I mean, it was like, what's that first line, man?
Is that not the first verse?
No. The
really?
first verse is.
I'm probably on the same buzz. I probably hear that verse start and I go, absolutely know this.
What's
verse.
it called?
I'm not sure.
Billie Eilish.
It's got to be up there at the minute for it's pretty.
What was I made for lyrics? It was that second one. Oh yeah, sorry, it is When Did It End. So the first one was I used to float, now I just fall down. So that was the first verse. So people sang that,
didn't even know that,
and it was
like,
fine. But then she was like, I know you know this bit, and everyone's like, When did it end? And I was like, holy shit! Like I was genuinely like, what the fuck is going on? And it was the same with somebody else, man.
I didn't even know that was the.
That's the TikTok bit that went. That's the second verse.
I just assumed that was the first verse because that's the only
no,
bit I know.
that's
like,
the second bit.
Yeah, that's good.
And then there was another song she had. There was another one, and there was somebody else over the course of the weekend that I'd seen that was like, I know you know this bit, and everyone was just like, holy shit! Like, just I was like, this is bizarre how much like TikTok influenced it.
Do you remember some? No,
I can't remember who it was. I probably won't remember, but it was very good the whole weekend. But
it was great.
I was kind of raging. I was playing on the Sunday in terms of I would have loved to play it on the Friday and got to just enjoy the rest of the weekend because I was just worried about losing my voice on the Friday and Saturday. So I was real like boring.
Because my voice is in bits, man, on the Monday. Because you don't realize you're just shouting, man. You're just shouting over the music and everything. You're just shouting the whole time. My voice is in bits on Monday.
Yeah, but it was good crack. But I think you could do with something like a one night, one more time.
5 seconds of summer.
5 seconds of summer would be class. Yeah. That'd be, what's the big one?
Young blood, do you want it? Do you want it?
No, but the original one.
She looks so perfect standing there in my American apparel underwear, and I know now. Yeah,
that would be good. That would be sick.
Yeah, that'd be good, boys. Niall Horan played a few One Direction songs, did he?
He played one, yeah.
What did he play?
What would you think he played?
You're insecure.
No, Harry Styles does that one.
Hey, what's it? Did he have one particular? You and me got a whole lot of history. No. This Town is the song.
That's his. The whole world was watching.
Do you know the one?
Written on these walls of the stories that I can't
Was that like
explain.
his tune, was it?
No, I don't know.
For One Direction.
The story
I'll
of
be
my
gone,
life, I'll
gone
take her
tonight.
home.
That's it.
I'll drive all night until she's warm and
I wonder what the buzz is there. Does he have to get clearance for that? Like, what's the buzz like?
I don't know. Yeah. But he's absolutely jamming out in the place. Went nuts for it. Do you not see his set?
No, sure, it's Friday.
You weren't down on the Friday. Sorry, I forgot you weren't down on the Friday. His set was very good. The only thing, like, his set will be even better when he's got more songs. I think. Yeah. Because like, he has a couple of.
But he has a couple of like slow hands.
Slow hands. He ends with that one. So
he has that tune with. He has the duet one that's quite good. Who's that with?
Julia Michaels.
Is that the one? Yeah.
What a time, what a time, what a time. No, I know the one you're on about. He didn't play that either.
Really?
The one with Anne-Marie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite good. I like that one.
What is that one? I can't remember the name of it. But he didn't play a lot of those.
This one I'm thinking of, Ash.
Oh, no, he didn't play that.
That's quite good. I like that.
Yeah. He didn't play that. He played...
plays new tune Heaven, obviously. That's quite good.
Yeah, that's good.
Slow hands, I'd say.
He played that last, yeah.
Yeah.
Very last.
This Town. Did he play This Town?
That. Yeah. He was good, like. But, yeah, but it wasn't like. It wasn't the best show I'd ever seen, but it will be in like a year or two when he gets like a few more like bangers out. Although, yeah, now that you say it, like he should have played some of those tunes.
Yeah.
I think people would have known them
No
more.
Judgment.
Yeah, that's when you look at me, no judgment.
Yeah, he played that.
You can get that. No, he didn't play that. Now I don't know. Maybe he did. But he came out and then
Nice to Meet You. Did you play that?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
He opens with that. And he came out and first chord,
Absolutely power went.
gone. And it was 9 minutes late then coming on stage.
That's tough.
But anyway, you're wearing
That's a
pink
nightmare.
socks, man.
Yeah, I'm wearing pink socks. What do you think about that?
I like it. Yeah, the pink and brown is quite nice, actually.
Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it?
It is.
Pity
yeah.
about the top.
You didn't wear them. Pity about the top. It is. Yeah. Well, what's going on up there?
I
You
just
just couldn't find that to match.
I just was like, fuck it.
I mean, it doesn't not
Yeah.
go, but like, you know, could have done a bit better. Something cream, something beige would have been
yeah,
better because you got the brown, beige, pink combo. And what is the story with you didn't wear those to Electric Picnic? No.
These shoes?
Yeah.
No, they'd
No.
be destroyed.
Couldn't. I wore the shoes I wore on the day of the
Yeah.
show. Do you remember those? No. They were the ones you came in that time and you're like, oh, I was going to get them. They were Air Force. They were like beige and white.
Oh yes, I know. Yeah,
I wore them playing the show, and then I obviously stayed around after, and they're in beds.
but it was. It's. I would say it actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but the dust, man, like dust from the dry muck.
White is tough. They
Everywhere.
have that straw stuff, which is good for keeping
But
the
like
wet off,
you know
but-
the way they crease like there.
Yeah,
There's nothing but dust in there, like,
that's
and
tough.
you can't get it out. So I'm gonna have to buy a new pair of them.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, what's
I've seen this thing on TikTok, right? I won't get it up, but I've seen this thing on TikTok, and it's mad because I've seen it before. You know Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Have you seen this? Where lads are promoting their new song and they're using
Yeah,
an AI
yeah,
voice
yeah,
changer,
I've seen that, yeah.
and they're getting a clip of Joe Rogan with the mic up here to his mouth,
So you can't
and
see.
there's the text of what he's saying over here,
And
they're
it's like Ryan Mack
this-
is such an incredible artist. Like, he's
I've
like-
seen this guy Ryan Mack. He's from
Yeah.
Ireland, and he's like really taking over TikTok right now. And it's like, and the first thing I believed, I was like, who the fuck are these lads?
Yeah.
Because he did that once before to that country guy.
Yeah. The rich man north of Richmond, that guy.
Yeah, and
Oliver Anthony Music.
and he did another one as well.
And
So-
how many followers has he got
Yeah.
now? Actually, that Oliver Anthony.
See you later. We also did it another time for this like other country singer. So and then some lads are just like, I'm gonna absolutely rip this off, but they're getting like 30k, 40k likes. They're getting like traction.
Oliver Anthony Music, man.
Yeah, I saw the video.
48
sure.
million. He has 8.5 million monthly listeners.
Have you seen
his
the
Spotify
YouTube
picture
video?
is just him.
Yeah.
Taking a selfie.
Yeah. Have you seen
Whenever-
the YouTube video, it's fucking
Yeah.
the one with the fucking wolves and all.
Yeah.
In the forest, it's crazy views. Like,
So when Evelyn showed me
Yeah.
this video, right, and was like, Joe Rogan posted this guy. I want to listen to the song. I want to hear if it's any use. And then we put it on. I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of cool because it's kind of like that. Remember we were listening to Tallest Man on Earth.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
guy.
Kinda that
It's kind of
buzz,
like
like, yeah.
I know it's like a different thing,
more
but it's like
rootsy,
real
like,
raw.
yeah.
Like no auto tune, just
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely if anything's
Fell
out of
in the
tune.
forest, like.
Good luck, raw as that. Yeah, and she showed him to me, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like it's grand. I was like, I wouldn't listen to his whole catalog.
Yeah.
And then I was like, how many followers does he have? And she was like, She was like, Joe Rogan posted it up 5 days ago and he's got 200,000 followers. I was like, fuck. I was like, I bet you he had none before it. Like, now he has 1.3 million
on Instagram.
Yeah. Jesus. And man, he had like 20,000 monthly listeners when we seen it first, and now he's 8.5 million monthly listeners.
Jesus Christ.
Like, that's crazy. And he was on Joe Rogan.
Fucking
353,000 likes he gets on that picture.
Fucking hell.
Had a blast singing in Texas the last few days, thanks to Joe Rogan, Tom Segura, Adam Egget, Ron White, and all the other great comedians for hospitality.
That's crazy, man.
Joe, absolutely.
Small enough guy. Joe.
But that's crazy, like how the power of Joe's thing. But yeah, I seen this.
Lads are doing this thing right there.
Yeah, and I actually seen one of the comments on it.
Yeah.
Somebody commented underneath when somebody made one of the videos and was like, it's actually more damaging to get a call out from Joe Rogan these days. I was like, is it though?
Is it?
Is it though?
Yeah.
That guy went from probably making no money to he's probably making a fortune, man, because he's probably still independent. And if he's independent, man, 48 million.
Yeah.
And let me do the math for you here, right? Because being independent, I know how much you get from the streams. So I'm going to check is he independent because I'm sure he is.
Yeah,
couldn't
I'd say
have.
you might have signed something now. But
Now maybe, yeah, but like Richmond, north of Richmond, that song. Yeah, like it says, although it says Radio WV produced it, and then it says source Oliver Anthony Music / Radio WV.
Okay.
I'm sure it's Radio Wave, but that has 48 million, right? So let me
What
do
is it, like $5,000 a million?
No, it's like probably 3.5 to 4,000.
Yeah.
So I'll just do 3.5, just for argument's sake. Times 48, 168 grand there.
Yeah.
Just from that's
Just
minimum.
Spotify.
That's just Spotify alone.
Yeah.
So And Apple Music is
Yeah,
used
that
heavily
more, like,
in
the States
America
and stuff as well. Yeah,
So-
and it's more dosh like.
Like that's crazy, but it's just kind of like funny how the world is now. Like
Yeah.
that's what was that?
a cat it says.
Hello. But we're having a heat wave here at the moment. What's the
It's
crack with that?
fucking sweating, man. In September.
I got into like during the summer. I don't remember it being this
No,
hot
it
at
was
night.
one of the worst summers ever, I'd say. For
But I
Ireland,
got
in terms
into
of weather. It was raining.
there was like a week where we got like
that was
nice weather.
June, man. Yeah, early days in June. I was like, summer's gonna be unreal.
Yeah.
Hand out the car, like, you know. I was like, let's go. And then absolutely the wettest summer of all time.
Yeah, but then I was, because I'm only comparing it to then, so
Yeah.
that was in June. But like last night,
I don't even remember
or not,
being that
not last
hot, though,
night,
in that June wave.
Monday night, man. Monday
Last
night,
night,
I was like,
I woke up literally sweating this morning.
yeah.
I had to go straight in the shower. I was absolutely leaking. Like,
Yeah,
I was like, this is disgusting. Like,
last night before bed, I jumped into the cold shower.
yeah.
And like you're not that you're not supposed to take a cold shower, but it's better to take a cold shower in the morning rather than at night, and it's better to take a hot shower at night because hot
Opens
showers.
your pores.
Yeah, but hot shower, like your brain gets sleepy and like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm nice and tired or I'm nice and fresh.
Yeah.
Whereas in the morning, the cold water wakes you up and it's like, boom,
Yeah.
alert, let's go. So, but last night I was like, I need to get
I
into
heard
it. Like,
this thing,
try
right?
it.
I don't know if it's true. That in, say, like an army camp, they regulate the temperature so that it's cold. Because if you're warm going to bed, you kind of rest really easy and you're like relaxed. Whereas if it's cold, your brain is slightly more active and you're able to like get up much quicker at any moment, like at a sudden notice,
Probably.
You know, so they keep it cold so that like when you wake up, you're like ready to go and you're like,
Probably. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's like, but last night when I got the cold shower,
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I was thinking,
It's
oh,
probably
I'm
lovely,
going to
like.
be fucking wide awake now.
Yeah.
But it was actually
Absolutely.
because I got out of the shower, the room was still sweating.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was just nice then.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
actually freezing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I got into the bed. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I had a
I
cold
put on
shower
a
this morning.
podcast. I was like, listen to it for a second. And I was
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Good night,
good night. Woke up in the morning.
I
was
woke
like, that
up
was a lovely stuff.
sweating, man. Jesus, window open and everything. It's wild. Like at the minute, it's fucking wild.
See, I'm on the ground floor. I can't really have the window open. Some lad just.
Some lad just up.
How's it going, guys? Well, seen your arse hanging out the window there. So they'll come in for a poke. Get out. Did you ever have your house robbed? No,
No,
I did once.
I had my car robbed.
Really?
Famously.
Stolen, like?
No, I was like it broken into. Like,
Oh.
they absolutely smashed the window and then took nothing except my Ray-Bans, which was annoying.
And what did you have in it?
Ray-Bans, and they absolutely fleeced the whole like fucking glove box open. All I had was like fucking diesel
When was
receipts
this?
in there. This was a couple months ago.
Months?
Yeah. Did I not tell you this?
No.
No.
Like how
Surely
many
I
months
told you
ago?
this would have been maybe February, March.
What? The old Kia Rio?
No, it would have been April, maybe April. Yeah.
The Kia Rio got smashed
Yeah,
in.
it got smashed in, and
the window gone.
Okay.
So did you get it
A
replaced?
rock, window, yeah. And I was actually flaked. I like proper, like, you know, walked up to the car. And I was like, "This is grand." Opened the door.
Where
everything.
were you?
I was in a town, like,
So you were doing a gig or something?
yeah, doing a gig. And after the gig,
What time?
I got back to my car maybe around 12.
Midnight.
Yeah.
And
And I walked back, absolutely grand, put the guitar in the back of the car, grand, didn't even think, closed the door, everything. I went over to the side with the driver's door and I went, oh.
Which window was it?
The driver. So I absolutely put stuff in the car and I didn't even notice it and I was like, this is grand, yeah. Opened up the other door and I went, oh, fucking glass everywhere. I was like, right. Yeah, rocking the cars. It was just got a rock, smashed the window. I wonder, like, because it's like, not that it's in town, so it's
Where
not,
was it parked?
you know, like the Grand Social.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, just behind there. So it's like, it's not a great area, but
know
it's
it, yeah,
quite
between there,
public.
like-
It's not in the alleyway, it's the next road up. You know that dodgy alley behind Academy?
Yeah.
You know the dodgy alley, so that's there. If you drive through that, you can keep, so the alley starts here, go all the way to the end of it and go to the next road, which is behind the Grand Social.
I know the one behind the Grand Social, and it's like if you keep going down it, there's crossroads over to Jervis.
Yeah,
yeah.
mhm,
So you were on that lane
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah. So it's not even that, like, it's pretty public, like.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not 100% like
Quite
hidden or
busy.
anything. Quite busy, like. It was like a Monday or something, but like
And so they didn't get away with anything. Ray-Bans.
Ray-Bans,
And
yeah.
were the real ones.
Yeah,
Fuming.
absolutely. Just bought them, 180 quid or something. Yeah.
Just bought them.
Yeah, like, so that's when, so I bought them going to Dubai, so it would be in March. So I'd say it would have been the end of March, maybe start of April. So I had them probably a couple of weeks, absolutely gone straight away. And like I had like these receipts of the thing. The thing was absolutely fucking flung open the glove box. Didn't open the boot.
Imagine they only robbed the diesel receipts.
And
I'm gonna do his
No,
taxes.
that's like spare change. I'm talking probably like €7 in the fucking
Gone.
Yeah, 7 year gone. Yeah,
Pleased.
Yeah, that was it. I was like, did you enjoy yourselves? Like, thanks a million.
Thanks, guys.
Insurance got the window and all covered for free and everything. Some lad actually came to the gaff and absolutely hoover all the glass, put the window in. I was absolutely flaked in the sitting room.
Next day, or
probably like 2 days after. Yeah,
Really?
Absolutely.
So did you just cruise home with the window up?
I had to, so disaster. First of all, I rang the guards. I was like, here, someone's absolutely fleeced my window, right? And they were like, yeah, someone's on the way. 3 hours later, standing there in town.
3 a.m.
Yeah, so standing there by the
Blow
car.
it up, I would
3
have
a.m.,
been
right?
gone, man.
And I was like, right, so I probably rang them 3 or 4 times. The fourth time, I got the first girl I rang. Because you get put these random people that are like, hey, police are on the way, it's quite busy tonight, whatever. Fourth time I rang, I got the first girl again. I was like, she's like, you still there? And I'm like, yeah, I'm still fucking here waiting for a guy. I was like, what's the buzz? Can I leave? Like, and she's like, oh, I think, to be honest, I don't know, like, it's gonna be a while, like, there's something happening in the area. And I was like, what do I do? Like, cause I thought you had to like have a guard there to make like a note of it, so they can get insurance and all covered and everything. So I was like, here, there's a fucking gas station around the corner. Can I just drive there and get a thing off them? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, why didn't someone say that to me? So I just
3 hours ago.
So I just drove to a gas station and I was like, my window's fucked up. Can take a look at it. She went down and she went, yeah, it's broken. Yeah, I was like, yeah. And I was like, can you make a report of that? And she's like, yeah.
Really?
I went home and then rang the insurance next morning and got it all sorted. And the next day they got it fixed. But it was pretty wild stuff.
That's crazy though. Like that someone would just do that. Probably off the rock.
I'd say he was looking for a few quid or something like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but still though, £7. Good luck. £7. Although the Ray-Bans probably.
The Ray-Bans probably got a few quid off them, yeah.
Either he's rocking around with them on him, or he sold them.
Yeah, for a bit of.
Probably sold them for a bit of. Sold them for a bit of
for
the good
good
stuff.
night's sleep.
He sold them for a good night's sleep and a transportation to La La Land. Yeah, I've never had that happen in my car like that.
Yeah.
And I actually, I used to park, man. Do you know where Back Lane is? No. It's like,
oh, that sounds very familiar.
It's down, like, it's off Francis Street where BIM is.
Yeah.
It's like one of the lanes off the corner of that. You know where Malloy's off licence is?
Yeah.
Right across from that. There's a
so
lane where.
Turn right at Malloy's, just where the kind of houses, the apartments are.
If you're coming up, so it's a one-way system.
Yes, you're going down Francis Street.
Yeah.
Turn right at Malloy's.
No, turn left just before Malloy's.
Okay, yeah.
And it's just there.
Yeah.
That's
like, not great around there,
but it's free.
Okay.
It's free parking. Free parking definitely on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
And I think it's after 4:30.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe 6:30. But either way, it's free on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
So if ever I was doing a late gig or anything, I would park there and I'd pay for it until like whatever time. Mm-hmm. And then I would just leave it there. But every time I used to be like, my car's going to be smashed up. Like, and then I get back and it wasn't. So I've never had that happen. But I was one time here in this house down in the garage part where I live. I was in there in the shower one time and I just heard like a load of fucking slamming, like presses slamming. And I think I just stepped out of the shower and I was like drying myself and I could hear like all these presses slamming. I was like, all right, motorbike there going by. I heard all these presses slamming. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I walked out and like the way it is like these two doors are like, the two rooms are like parallel to each other and they both go into the bedroom.
Yeah.
So I was in one room, the other lad, whoever this was in the other room anyway. But I came to my door and then they came to the kitchen door and they opened it up and I was like, hello? And they were like, Gardy. And I was like, hello? And then they were like, fuck. And then just absolutely darted out, man, gone. And I legged it after. Like, I just like threw on clothes and I ran out with a knife. And I ran out. I was like, who the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? And I couldn't find anyone. Yeah. Like, gone. But when I looked at the door, the back door, it was unlocked. Like, I was just in the shower, so the door was unlocked. But when I went to the door, they had obviously thought the door was locked and didn't bother just trying it. And they got a screwdriver. Yeah. And like, started trying to pry the door open. Like there was all screwdriver marks all the way up the door. Right. And then they just realised it was open and they came in. But they just ran as soon as they heard me. Never found them out. Like rang the guards. Guards came, took a statement, the whole lot. Never found it out. But I was like,
it's rowdy enough.
Imagine breaking into someone's house, man.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
that's fucking the lowest of the low, in fairness. Like, yeah.
No, it really is. Like, and then stealing shit and fucking, like, even I remember a lad who I know, his mum and dad got brand new, like, BMW car and a Mercedes car, and whatever it was with these like models, you could hack the key system because it was
Yeah.
like a wireless key, and you could hack it. And
Fairly easy, like.
yeah, and your man, like his dad had a brand new Beamer, man had a brand new Merc. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
brand new, and we're gone. Like one morning, they woke up gone, and they
Two of
seen it on CCTV. Yeah, boys just like pulled up in a different car
Yeah.
outside, and once they get close enough, they can like decode it basically.
Yeah.
It's the problem by having like I'm thinking like I have a Tesla,
Yeah.
and it's like, do you know, that's all on my phone. Like, well,
Yeah.
someone hacks my phone, and then they're just like, or like someone's like, oh, I see a Tesla, right? If we pull close enough, if he's in the house, we can hack his phone, get the
Yeah.
like, who knows?
Yeah,
but your
yeah.
man woke up next morning, both cars gone, fleeced,
Fuck,
and
imagine
can't do
that.
anything about it. Like,
Never got the cars back.
never found him, ever gone.
That's
See
just
you
money
later.
gone, like.
That's gone. Like, what's your insurance going to do there? It's going to be like, okay,
Yeah.
we'll give you 2 new cars, but now your insurance quote is up to 75,000.
Yeah. Jesus.
So yeah, I just
Fucking
people,
hell.
criminals, man, criminals.
Yeah.
Get them all. What would you do though if, right? Picture the scene.
Yeah.
You're in the gaff.
Yeah.
Guy breaks in. You're asleep, right?
That's tough.
You're
yeah.
asleep at night. You wake up, bit of
Yeah.
commotion.
Yeah.
Someone's after breaking in. You go. Firstly, are you getting up out of bed? Like, if you hear a bit of
You
commotion,
kind of have to get out of bed. Like, the
You
only thing
have
is,
to.
I don't know if I have any weapons upstairs, like, to have to hand. All the knives are all downstairs. Like,
yeah,
I have no
nothing like a
weapon.
club,
Nothing.
bat,
Nothing.
nothing.
In the bedroom.
Just think after this talk now you're gonna
You might have something.
you're gonna buy
You
a
might get a
baseball bat by the
cleaver.
bed.
You're gonna be absolutely in Woody's.
I'd
Like,
have a
fucking-
machete.
Yeah.
A machete.
Can I get do you have some sort of like a grass machete there? Something for
Sorry, you wouldn't
de-weeding?
have de-weeding guys' heads. I mean,
Do you have a
beheading.
chainsaw?
Yeah. You wouldn't have a.
Absolutely extension lead coming out of the bedroom with the fucking chainsaw.
You couldn't have given me a wire
behind me.
You didn't have a wireless one. Nah,
The
it's too
chainsaw
expensive.
in one hand, the extension lead in the other. Just walking. Hey, get out!
Just like a lawnmower upside down. You're just running after. Just one of
Do
them.
you know those streamers, man, with the wire?
Yeah.
They're fucking lethal. Don't be very careful with them.
Imagine you coming out of the bedroom, plugged in, just.
But that's way more like hostile
petrol one was too
than
expensive.
a knife. I'd be
Yeah.
like, here, get out the
If you've
gaff.
seen a lad-
Imagine a lad with a fucking
If you were robbing a gaff and a lad comes out with just
a strimmer. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be. You're like
even
here.
a leaf blower, man, I'd run. If you break into some lad's
Do
gaff,
you ever
and
do pharmaphobia?
yeah,
And lads, you think they have like obviously an audio thing of
Crazy.
chainsaw, but they have obviously just
they have
a
like
leaf blower.
yeah, no. They have like a. I've seen what they have. They basically have like a chainsaw without the chain on it.
Okay, right, yeah.
So it's a real chainsaw, but there's
Yeah.
no chain on it. So like the sharp bit is the chain,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's got the edges on it. But like this, the actual thing that
Thing is just
holds
a
the
ro- it's a
chain,
ro-
that bit
rotational
that
thing,
sticks
yeah.
out, yeah,
Yeah.
it's nothing.
Yeah.
But they have that, man. Yeah, them
amazing.
pharmaphobia things, man.
It's no joke.
I like Halloween though.
Yeah.
Halloween's coming up next month.
No.
Do you not like Halloween? Yeah, did you?
Anyway, I hate Halloween. It's really,
What?
really a bitch.
Ah man, come
It's
on.
really a bitch.
No.
Such a waste of time. I hate dressing up.
Yeah, but like it's good time.
And the kids are mad annoying. Like, ding dong, here's free food.
That annoys me. a
so
little bit.
annoying, man.
When you
I don't do it like
when I
like,
was younger, it was obviously
Yeah.
cool going around, but like
I can't answer the door because I've no time or patience for it. Like
I know, and
'cause some
there's
of them
so
want
many.
to chat, and then some of the parents like,
Yeah.
you're like obviously leave. My
What are
premises.
you dressed
yeah,
up
yeah,
as?
I don't want to be chatting. I'm
A
like, if I'm
tampon?
doing, it, I'm like here. See you later.
pair of Ray-Bans.
Yeah, yeah.
Good luck.
Here's £7.
Yeah, yeah.
I got in my car.
Here's £7, a few diesel receipts, and a fucking pair of Ray-Bans, man. Get over here. But
No, Halloween's a
I
bit-
do like Halloween, and then
What do you like about
pharmaphobia.
Halloween?
I just like it.
What do you like
I
about
like
it?
that time of year. I
Name
like
3 things you
I
like
like
about it.
autumn time.
So that's different than because that's the time of the year. So you like
Yeah,
you
but
like autumn.
yeah, and
So
I like-
Halloween's something to do with autumn, like
yeah, but it's got that feel. I like the
Okay.
colours, the oranges, the stuff like that.
Pumpkins, do you?
And pumpkin spice latte. I don't know. I just kind of like the feeling of Halloween. Like when I was younger, like the
Spooky, is
smell
it?
of the air, it's spooky. I love.
I
The,
always think, man, Halloween,
I love the.
like
ooh.
you could be like, it's the perfect time to be like a murderer.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's what I always think. I'm always just like you could be just lads dressed up as fucking Leatherface or fucking or like you know.
it's absolutely Merkel all
And
about.
absolutely, just absolutely, or Mike Myers, and you could be like, I actually am Mike Myers tonight.
Good luck to you.
And then he's wearing a mask.
Yeah, you can get away with it.
You know?
I don't know. I've always liked it since I've been
Yeah, a
younger.
child.
Yeah, I love the kind of like I don't know. It makes me feel cozy.
Okay.
Gay. That was the gayest thing I've ever said.
Do you like Christmas?
Yeah.
I like Christmas.
Yeah, I
See,
love
Christmas makes you feel cozy even though it's cold. But there's something about, you know what I realise now actually, I used to love getting like a nice latte, walking around the cold streets of Dublin, but now I'm a nice latte guy.
So
I'll be absolutely freezing.
Stop
around
there
Dublin.
for a sec.
Yeah.
'Cause they both sounded like the same sentence, because when you say an iced latte, it also sounds like a nice latte.
An ice.
And
Did
you
I
said
say a nice latte?
You went. I used to get a nice latte,
A nice
now, but
latte.
now I'm more of an iced latte kind of guy. And
An
I was
iced latte.
like, same
I used to get
sentence.
a nice hot latte.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, oh, walk around Dublin, Grafton Street, you know, buskers, you know, lights
nice.
and stuff. Yeah. But now I'm an iced latte guy, so
it's
I'll be
different.
absolutely freezing on Grafton Street this Christmas. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I just look. I don't know what it is about Halloween, man. But it's the colors, the feel, the smell of the air, man. You smell the burning. The fires are only starting to come back in.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of smell that.
The leaves are turning.
Yeah, the leaves are turning brown. All the leaves are brown.
All the leaves are brown.
And
who
the
sings it?
something is something. I don't know.
Yeah, the
Who's-
mamas and the papas.
Is that their name?
Yeah.
Oh, what about the kids?
There you go.
But back to Pharmaphobia first, man.
Yeah, it's very good.
They're
I've gone
crazy.
the last 2 years. It's good buzz.
Man, one time we were doing it, and the chainsaw guy.
Yeah.
So we were walking. It was
That's
me.
the maze, isn't it? What's called the cornfield kind of maze thing.
Yeah,
It's good
no.
buzz.
This was in a house.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this one was like we walked through this thing, and
Yeah.
we were going into a gaff, going into this house, and we were Evelyn and somebody else. Evelyn and I think it was Alex, trainer, one of the guys. But Evelyn and Alex were walking.
Yeah,
just
ahead.
just in front of me. Yeah.
You always got to rotate who's going first, man.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
man-
I went first to that last thing, so you're going first to this one.
I
like-
don't know what our thought process was around this time, but they were It was like them two, then me, and then someone else. I can't remember who the other one was.
Yeah.
But we were walking, and then this guy just absolutely steps out after they walked by him.
Yeah.
Steps out and just like stops me, and he was like, and did this, and he had the chainsaw.
Yeah.
He had a fucking axe.
Yeah.
He was dressed as like a lumberjack.
Wow.
So he stopped me and then walked behind them, and they thought it was me
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
them. And they were walking. They were like, "Where, this way?" And I was like, and he was like, I was like, "Yeah." And then we like walked around, and then turned around. We're like, "Where is it?" And that lad was standing there with the axe like this, and they literally shit their pants. Like Alex nearly fainted and fell on the ground. And then we got it, and then he like chased us into this room, and then in comes fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. And he was like, "Rrr," and he came over to me and he stuck the chainsaw to my leg because it's not real. But like I was like, "Rrr." But they are fucking freaky, man. And with the clowns,
similar thing
get
happened
them out
in
of
the
there.
maze. With us, there was these lads in the bushes, right, in black morph suits, and it couldn't have been darker in this maze, man, right? So I was at the back of the group, whatever.
Where is this one?
This is in Pharmaphobia, but it's in the maze, you know, the big cornfield maze.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like, it used to be a lot better. This was a couple of years
But
ago.
whereabouts is it? In Dublin? Or
It's
something?
it's up
Meath or something?
it's up north. It's in Meath somewhere. It's near enough to my gaff, I think. It's like half an
Okay.
hour away from me. It's up like near Kells or something. But it's in this cornfield. Like, can you imagine? There's no lights. Like, it's just pitch black.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you're absolutely like trying to see the buzz. You have to stick in your group. But there's these lads in black morph suits in like the bushes, like hiding. So it's all these narrow little. You can imagine like a corn maze, like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, and you turn all these little corners, and then I was at the back of the crew, and some fella just steps out in front of me, same thing to you, and just turns around and just walks behind with all the lads, and I was with him, so I was here, he was in front of me, and then all the lads in front of me. I'd say, man, I had 5 minutes, I'd say, I was absolutely walking, I was like, your man's just there, right? And I was like, I say something, the same thing, they were chatting, and he was like, I was like, and they're like, yeah, just I'm looking behind us here, nothing. And your man's, I mean, he was there for so long, and then same thing happened. They was fighting by something up front, and they turned around. Your man was there, like, he went, fucking scared
Just
the
jazz
shit. It was
hands
like,
because he had no face mask
He just
on.
screams out of nowhere. So they got shouted at something, and then they went, turned around. And he went, and they were like, can you imagine? I was like, holy shit.
Them frights,
He
though,
scared
man.
me as well. I was like,
His soul leaves the body.
yeah.
That's just.
It's crazy because you're constantly anticipating something, but you can't really. You're just always on edge, like, you know.
Yeah,
But then you
can't.
get caught when you get caught by something you're not expecting. That's when you get stuff.
And
like,
the breath goes, man.
You're
You're
like-
like, and you pretend you're not scared.
Yeah.
Seen you there, man. Seen you. But go back to if someone broke into the gaff.
oh yeah, I see. Well,
Like, so right, let's say it just happens tonight, and you're prepared the way you're prepared right now.
yeah.
So you wake up, you hear commotion down the stairs, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
upstairs, I'm assuming your bedroom's upstairs.
I
You
have
hear
a
commotion.
stick.
What
I
are you
have a
doing?
stick, right, that opens up the attic. I'm gonna grab that.
Okay.
Just to have something like.
Yeah.
Right.
But are you shouting?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey.
No. But like,
I probably will.
are you like, hello? Like thinking it's your
No,
man, maybe?
I go, hey. I think hey is much more aggressive.
But do you
If
like?
it's my mad, then it's grand.
Yeah,
It's like,
but this
sorry,
is
I thought
what
you were
I'm
someone else. We also have the Ring doorbell, so I probably opened that first, actually.
See what was going on?
Yeah, Because I could see they have to come in.
What if they came in over the wall out the back?
Well, then I wouldn't see them.
Yeah, well then, I'm just saying, man, you know. Because burglars, you know, they probably know about Ring doorbells at this point.
Yeah.
So they're like, he has a Ring doorbell.
I check the front anyway. I check Ring doorbell first.
Just in case.
To see if there's any commotion.
Let's say there's nothing.
And then, nothing there. I'd probably go down. If I hear something, I'll be like, hey! And then I'm going to see what the buzz is like.
Every time you do that, you go,
hey!
You leave the
jaw. That's the way I do it. If I say, hey!
And you leave the jaw just hanging out there.
Hey!
Until
it's aggressive, like, yeah.
But he can't see you. He's downstairs.
But I'm upstairs at the landing, say, and that you definitely hear me. You definitely hear me.
He's like, there's a British bulldog up the stairs there. But you don't think you'd come out and you'd be like, hello?
No.
Who's that?
I go, hey, like.
Okay.
Because it's much more aggressive, like.
And then it's your mum.
I'd be like, oh, sorry, I thought you were someone. I thought it was someone in the gaff. And she'd be like, alright, see you later.
See you later, good night.
I'll walk back to bed there. Go on, see you later.
Why are you holding the attic stick?
Yeah. There's a bit of a hook on the end of it. You wouldn't want to get pierced into you.
Bit of a Pierce Brosnan.
Like, man, you nearly got fucking pierced there. You want to be careful.
Man, you nearly got Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan to the face.
I was thinking my hey though. Did it sound good? Were you startled?
Were you absolutely just frightened for your life at the hey? Did you see my jaw?
What would you do?
I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird because
you got a knife anyway.
Yeah, that was that one
bed,
time.
Did you?
That was that one time. No, because I was downstairs. So when I was on the way out, the kitchen was there. Like, but like, man, the few seconds for me to open that door and make sure they still weren't there.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, oh fuck, just open it. And I opened it, there was no one there, and I was like, I need to run after them.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I was like, say, in your situation, upstairs, and someone was like, I don't know, it's kind of weird because like, if you say hello. Yeah. They're going to run or whatever. As soon as you make noise, they're going to run or whatever. They're going to get out of there. However they get in, they're getting out. But do you want to catch them? No, probably not. You probably want them to just run out of there.
Yeah.
But what if they have this stuff? What if they have a bunch of stuff?
Yeah.
You want to get down before they get out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'd be the ultimate bitch. I feel like I genuinely would be like, fuck, just let them go and just actually don't go down.
Yeah.
But I know, maybe I do.
There is also a thing I think in Ireland where like, you know, there's not like, it's not like in America where like it's your property and you can beat lads to fuck up. Like, I think in Ireland if you like injure someone breaking in, you can like be liable for damages and stuff.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
This person is breaking the law.
Yeah.
If I break their legs,
they can like sue you. There was a story a while ago where someone like got absolutely...
But like how, man?
Yeah. I don't know.
They're in my house. Yeah. They've committed the felony first.
I think it has to be upstairs in your gaff now.
Yeah, it does.
It has to be upstairs.
But that's for shooting them, no?
Ah, sure. Who's going in Ireland? Like, I think it's...
But if I go downstairs, right, and some lads fleecing the gaff,
yeah,
I just have to look at them and just be like, hey man, don't do that. But if you do anything to me, I can't do anything to you. Surely there's
self-defense or something like that.
That's the stupidest thing ever.
I think that's the law though, yeah. It's
like the only thing is, if I knew they had nothing, but that's obviously you can't really know they've nothing. But if I knew they had like no knives or anything like that, that lad is in for an absolute whirlwind of a night. I'm getting him, man, and he's going to
choke.
Oh man, he's going to be bounced off every finish in the kitchen, the countertop. He's getting the head in
in the dishwasher.
No, just in the fucking washing machine, man, and the door just boing, boing, like something out of a fucking Tom and Jerry episode, and then just boing, 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 and then just pull him out and just fold him into the fridge,
in the dryer,
and just leave him in there, tumble him around, and then the Hoover, man, I'm just going to stick the Hoover to his lips. Just,
that's actually horrible. If ever happened to you. Yeah.
I'm just going to keep going. Tell me where it is. And he's like,
"Who's your master?
Yeah. Why were you robbing this place?" I was just. I don't want to hear that. Where is he? Who is he? And he's like, what the fuck? And the lights come on. It's just Evelyn's man. It's just, what were you doing here?
Pulverized. Just
absolutely in ribbons on the floor. It's just, I was just getting a drink. Sorry. Just blood everywhere. I was just getting a drink. Okay. At least the washing machine's working. But yeah, I feel like I wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
But hypothetically, it would be cool to like pretend you're gonna like if I think about it now, I'd be like, yeah, fucking get him and just like fucking like I was actually only thinking this morning because like obviously it's different in America because if someone cuts you off in traffic or like I was listening to a podcast and they were saying your mom was like he moved to Texas and there was the neighborhood he moved into there was like the problem with this one guy who was speeding coming up and down the neighborhood, and they'd put signs up being like stop, and they'd killed one guy's dog by running him over, obviously. So this guy, who's a former fighter, his name is Bas Rutten, and he like fought in the UFC. He was a champion and everything. He was like, he just moved into the neighborhood. This guy came around and was like, look, we're having a committee meeting basically about this speeding thing. And then they had the meeting, everything was good, and then your man Bass was outside walking, and this car just fucking flies by, and he was like, he's like shouting at him or whatever. He probably went, hey! Run off the jaw there. But your man stopped. And then Bass was like, come on, you fucking whatever, you wimp, and blah blah. And your man got out and he's all tatted up, like thinking he's the business, and he's like shouting at him and all. And then like Bas Rutten is a professional fighter, and wanted to beat the shit out of him. And it ended up your man got in the car and just fucking went, because Bas Rutten's daughter got out and walked towards him and was like, fuck it, started shouting at your man. And she said to her dad, she was like, I had to get out because I knew you were going to beat the shit out of him, so I thought if I went up looking all crazy, your man would just run off. But I was thinking then when that happened, I was like, different in America, because
Black could absolutely just pick up,
I had a shotgun
You're
there.
shouting at me. That's interesting.
Oh, you're shouting, are you? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but guns.
But there's 12 gauge.
So it's, that's a bit frightening. But in Ireland, I feel like, you know, and I'm always like, what would I do? Like just yesterday, me and Evelyn were walking, and this Ford fucking Focus or whatever, like done up to the nines, whizzed by us. Like, I mean, he was like on a road that was probably 50 or 60, he must have been going 110, 120, and it was like back road, and we were walking on the road, and he just whizzed by us, and I look like, I literally was like, gave him the death stare, and I seen him hit the brake light, and I was like, if he gets out now, I'm gonna have to fight him. Like what? But I was like, do you ever just run through a scenario like that? Like what would I do if this guy gets out?
Is this about to go down? Like,
and how shit would it be for him, because he doesn't know that I do a bit of fighting. And I'd fold him up, and just like the humiliation, man. Like
you steal his car.
I'll steal his car.
Fold him to the back
and
seats.
whoever's in it. And it's like, you're coming with me, guys. Just fold
I'm the
him.
leader now.
I just tie him to the passenger seat, and I'm like, where are we going, man? Huh? Let's go turn you into the guards. And I just drive him to the guards, and then I get
go to jail.
I get done for assault
and stealing his car
and stole his car. It's Grand Theft Auto. But yeah, like it's kind of like boys just think they're invincible though. Like, like some of those lads, and they're like, and their car is so loud, because they got something done with the exhaust. Why?
In bits. Like,
I'm like,
in bits.
Man, who told you that sounded cool? Because it doesn't. Silence. My car is whisper.
Do you have the little button that makes noise if you want it or not?
In the Tesla?
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's I can't remember what a car it was. There's a couple of cars, the electric ones, that you have a button and turns on basically just like a speaker on the outside of the car that makes noise.
Well, they were saying they were going to do that
because like for safety of
because like
people and walking.
Do you ever just be like standing there next to you? Like,
whoa! Sure, the buses in London, man, don't make a fucking noise, and you're just like, all of a sudden you're electric. Like, vroom, the buses in London are electric. Fuck. So all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, there was a bus.
No,
like,
the worst is in car parks, man, because like like in say like a shopping centre car park. Because the cars are always electric, like that are driving up on you, and they're driving so slow that there's literally no tyre noise. And you're just like, you're about to cross the road next time, you're just like, whoa, the fuck, how did you get there? But they're
some of them have a little speaker, with like just like noise.
Someone
just
told me that before. I don't know if that was a lie.
No, that's true. Because
you probably
you need that. Like,
but I'm gonna collect mine today, man. You're gonna drop me.
I'm gonna drop you off. I'm gonna sign the papers.
Wrapped in a matte. It's wrapped in a matte black.
Huge.
I got him to put on the matte black badges.
Oh wow.
And I got him to put on the matte black spoiler on the back. You're gonna jizz your knickers. But funny one for you. One of the badges, the original badges that were on it, broke when he was taking it off. So it was a good thing I had the black ones. He just said it was like he was taking it off and it just snapped or something. I don't know, I'll ask him about it today. But
what happened there, man?
What happened there, man?
Maybe 15. Bring the chainsaw with you.
Yeah.
The strimmer.
What happened there, man? Because I have the stick off a styra here if you're looking. If you're looking for a go. Oh, hey man, just
walk in with the styra stick.
Slapping it off your hand.
What happened with that badge?
Hey man, badge is looking funny there in the back. What happened there?
If anyone look up styra,
anyone take me out to the ball game here, huh? Just fish hook him.
The star, like, hopefully has a railing somewhere. You can just run the thing along the railing. That's always cool.
Like fucking skin him a rink.
Yeah. Hey man.
Or like what's that film? Oh, I can't remember.
Go on.
No, it's a horror movie.
on.
I can't remember the name, but
Go on.
I think it's like Skinamarink or something. It's something
Skinamarink? What you fucking say?
I think it's called
Skinamarink.
Skinamarink, yeah.
Skinny Malink.
I think Skinamarink, real skinny guy comes at you. And I think it's called Skinamarink.
Probably 4.
Skinamarink.
4.6 IMDb, I'd say.
Came out in 2022.
4.6, I'd say. IMDb.
Skinamarink, you do.
Niche, I'd say, surely. Niche reference from you.
Oh my god, how is that so funny? I said Skinamarink is the only one I knew, and then I was like Skinamarink, do, and I scrolled down. The second one, part 2, is called Skinamarink, do. How fucking weird is that? But Skinamarink, yeah, a bit of a weird
Slenderman, is it?
Do you remember that? Holy shit, man. That game.
That was so good, man. Yeah, that was so good.
That was like...
That was a time.
When I heard everyone talking about Slenderman, and it's like the worst looking thing of all time. But like,
remember, like PewDiePie and stuff was playing it, and all these lads are playing it. Like it was.
Do you remember? Like, did you ever play any horror games?
I used to play a couple. Like I
remember
played Slenderman for sure. Yeah, Outlast. Oh, that was so good.
All you had
That's
was
the one in the asylum, was it?
Yeah, and all you had was a video
camera. That was so good.
Holy shit, man!
Jeez, put a year on that. That's probably old as fuck now. But that was so good.
What do you think? What, like, how old or what year?
What year? Like,
okay, go on. Outlast. Holy shit, that was such a good game.
What year would that be? Maybe like 2011. Maybe like around there, maybe.
2013.
Fuck, I was gonna say actually that's crazy. I was gonna say 2013.
First person survival horror. Man,
what
that
a game
was holy shit.
So scary.
Like for anyone who doesn't know and you're listening, you basically were a journalist.
Yeah.
And you had like a VHS, like a VCR fucking VHS video camera. And that was it. And it had night vision on it.
But that, and if you ran out of batteries, you lost your night vision and you couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
You had to find more batteries. Like,
you had to find batteries and shit.
Because the whole game is in night vision.
And it's first person.
Yeah.
It's first person. So your whole kind of viewpoint is through this VHS camera. And you're viewing fucking...
And you've lads running
and you're in like a fucking asylum,
mental asylum,
and
like,
all the boys are like fucking like what do you call it, like not morphed, what's it called?
Oh fucking yeah, they're morphed anyway. Mutated.
All the boys are like mutated and they're fucking weird and they're like running after you and shit. But do you remember that one, there's one lad, man, who runs after you,
the big guy, like
he's in a wheelchair first and you go up an elevator.
Oh yeah. You walk by him and
I think he's a doctor guy or something, and he's absolutely chase you down the hall, man. And you're just running and fucking diving over things and boys are getting dragged through halls. Oh man, that game is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was such a game.
And then they had Outlast 2, and then they had Outlast Whistleblower was a good one.
I didn't catch that. No.
But those games were fucking
they were incredible.
Shit the pants scary.
I remember the opening thing where you rock up with the car.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's going on here? And this place is absolutely overrun, like lads are in bits. Like,
And then you whip out the video camera and you're like, here we go. No weapons.
Yeah.
The whole game you haven't got a weapon, so you're helpless. So it's all about just like hiding, stealth, running away, not getting caught. And then like Slenderman, what year do you think that is?
Older. Gotta be older.
It has to be older. There's your man on the front of Outlast.
Yeah. 2008.
Slender.
Is that how it started a game? Yeah, that must have been it. Yeah.
What?
The Slenderman thing, because he was such a huge pop icon then, like.
But like, look at that, weird.
Yeah. Look at that, weird. 2008, I'd say. Maybe even older. Like
2009.
Fuck, I'm close to these.
Oh wait, what? The Slender Man is a fictional supernatural character that originated as a creepypasta internet meme created by Something Awful.
What?
Huh? What's a creepypasta internet meme? What's
creepypasta? Have to be some kind
of creepypasta is a horror-related legend which has been shared around the internet. The term creepypasta has become a catch-all term for any horror content posted onto the internet.
Okay.
He is depicted as a thin, unnaturally tall humanoid with a featureless white head and face, wearing a black suit. First appearance, June 10th, 2009, on a Something Awful post. Something Awful was an American comedy website hosting content including blog entries, whatever. But the game...
he popped off, like...
Slenderman... When was the game? But the game, like, was fucking...
I do remember it around the same time, though, as the Outlast, kind of, that game coming out by, so I just thought it'd be older, like, you know?
Well, let me see Slenderman game year, or release date. But that game, man, because you used to be just walking. Like, what was the concept? You used to walk,
You had to go
walk, and you had to follow something.
You had to collect all the things before he got you.
Yeah, but you'd see him. You turn around, you see a bit of him, and you're like, oh, and then you run the next bit, and you turn around, and he's like nearer to you. 2012 was the game.
Okay, yeah.
And the other one was what? 2013.
2013,
So
yeah. Around the same time, yeah.
But that, you used to have to get things, and you just
collect. I think it was notes or something. You collect notes. You need to get 5 notes before he got you. But absolutely, I never got all the notes. Anyway, he always got me.
Yeah, I used to hate that game, man. Yeah, I don't think I ever completed one part of it. But yeah, fucking crazy game. But we've Halloween to look forward to anyway.
I'm not really looking forward to it.
I'm gonna dress up as Slenderman. Loads of boys. When that came out, Slenderman morphs out.
You want to be tall anyway. Dress up as Slenderman wouldn't quite work because we're wearing stilts.
Just absolutely tiny
just
Slenderman.
In, copper is just in stilts.
Mini Slenderman, just like that. But anyway, that's it for this week. We'll see you next week, and don't go chasing waterfalls. That was kind of a weird harmony.
It was you. See you anyway.
Give us a note there, I'll harmonise it.
Don't.
Nah, give us a serious one, come on.
A serious one?
Okay, go on.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please listen to the rhythm that you used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast.
I didn't know I went down there. I was like, moving
too fast.
TLC.
Anyway,
is that
good
who
luck,
sings it?
TLC.
Don't go changing waterfalls. Tender loving care.
Yeah.
Tiny little.
See you when you're older anyway.
Tiny little cocks.
That
didn't
didn't
even